What's up, guys? Black Caiman here. I am back. Sorry for the brief hiatus. A couple days there I missed. I've been traveling, but while I was away, I played a 3v3 tournament with Astral Prodigy and Nebzz, and I promised them I would take a look at some of the gameplay from that tournament. We did pretty good. I'm happy with how we did. We made it to the third round, which is pretty good. They carried me. You guys may be familiar with Prodigy and Nebzz. They're both very good players, grand champs. But it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. So we made it. Like I said, we made it to the third round. There are a couple of games that I want to look at, and I'm gonna start with this one and just kind of see where things went right and where things went wrong and everything in between. I'll follow it from my point of view, but it's really helpful to kind of see where I was messing up and where I was playing well. There, I think that was probably a bad challenge by me. Here I'm thinking center because I'm thinking Prodigy's going to get me the ball. That's not a bad touch. So that's up in the middle for Nebzz. And it looks like he got it. Yeah. So it's kind of weird watching the replays like this because they don't show the actual replays of the goals. So that's kind of weird. But that's a good clear by Blue there. So I guess if I don't score the goal, or if I'm not looking at goal, we don't really get to see what happens, which is kind of unfortunate. But I'll do the best I can here. So there you see Prodigy just kind of taking it on his own. That's not an unfamiliar thing to have happen, is to have Prodigy just kind of take over the game. He's good about doing that. So here, boost after kickoff, pretty normal. I'm going to rotate back, let Prodigy go. I'm up for this hit. I was a little slow. I also think that's probably pretty good defense by Blue. I should have kept going back here. I don't think that was the right play to go over to the side, but luckily Nebzz was there for a nice clear. I'm coming up, next man up to get the center. That's actually not a bad play. I don't know what I'm doing there. I don't think running up under the net like that is probably the best play, because now we don't have anybody back in position. I should be able to make a clear. Oh yeah, I own goal. I remember that now. Yeah, okay, so not a good play by me. And this is our second round game. I think this is our second game in the second round. There, just another bad. I think I went for boost. I don't think I got it, and I didn't get back in time. That was just another misplay by me. So that's 2 goals that I've given up here. There, I knocked Nebzz out of the way just a little bit, but they don't need me. They're pushing pretty good. There, I'm a little bit in no man's land, coming up the side, leaving the middle open, which wasn't good, and that's just another misplay by me. So you can see I'm doing a good job here so far in the tournament, missing the save. But this game, I'm not going to give it away, but this game, this was a good one. This was a good game. I enjoyed this one. There is a typical going back for boost. I do that a lot. Here, I think I'm challenging a little too early. It looks like Blue still has possession. I'm going for the challenge. I think I'm right here to kind of be a net. That's not bad. So I think Nebzz gets the center there. And Prodigy and I both missed. But Nebzz is there for the follow-up. Prodigy's there for the follow-up. I came in a little too close. Now's when I need a half flip back and go back. Now, I was playing this on PC, so half flipping is something I can do on PC. I can't do it on Xbox, but I didn't do it there. It would have been a good time for it, though. Here I should have a good, easy clear. Got dunked on, not good. Prodigy's next up. Then I'm in net. I think Nebzz went for boost there, which is fine. I got a little out of control there for a second. Just a lot of action happening really at this point, but nothing really significant. I think our defense was fairly decent at that point. Our rotations weren't always the best because we didn't really communicate, so we didn't have any comms. And Prodigy and Nebzz, I think at this point we're both playing on Xbox. Oh wow! And so I gave up another one. So 4-2. So I wasn't too worried at this point, honestly, with having Prodigy and Nebzz on the team. For me, it was just make sure I don't make any huge mistakes to lose us the game. But yeah, I was saying Prodigy was on PC for the first round, and then he had to switch over to Xbox for the next. So we were, doing some comms through typing on those first rounds, which was nice. But then, the second and third round, we couldn't really have many comms going. But we still did okay, I think, with rotations. It was very basic kind of rotations. There, I was out. I don't think that was right. I think, I know I was mid, but I don't think I had a good play on it. There's a good shot by Nebzz. That was nice. I wish it would show the goals over again. I know I can do it, but let's see. So there, so blue actually passed it to him there. All right, but that worked. Yeah, so I can adjust the replay a little bit and see stuff that really needs to be shown a little bit more. Let's see. That's not Nebzz coming, knocking me out of the way. He cheated up a little bit. Again, without the comms, I can't really know that he's doing that. It looks like he got the goal on that one too. Let me go back and see just a little bit. Yeah, so there's Nebzz with a quick little bump, but he keeps pursuing. Cuts Prodigy off a little bit, but that was alright, and just sneaks that one in, so that's not bad. I'll switch over to Prodigies. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hang out here with Prodigy for a second. You guys can see what some good gameplay looks like. Nebzz with a nice cheating up there. Prodigy for boost, and I'm not sure. There I am. So I don't know if I was in the right position there or not. Prodigy's back for boost. Let's see what happens here. He's in a bad spot there, but he makes a good play on it. See, so it looked a little dangerous, but it was actually perfect because he pushed it out to the side nicely and gave us time to recover. There, he probably used a little more boost than he needed to on that shot. I think he thought it was going higher than it was, but he still did fine. There's a decent clear by me. Looks like Nebzz going to get a touch on it. Prodigy's back for boost. Pass by me. I don't think I was fully aware of my surroundings with that pass. It looks like I think I tried to go back a little bit, but it wasn't enough. I was too slow on that clear. I can see Prodigy with the fancy flying, didn't quite get to the ball, but that's all right. Dribbling in your own corner, I think, is a little risky in threes. That worked out all right though. So here I am pushing that way. He gets a bump. Getting some boost, and it looks like Nebzz got that one. Let's go back just a little bit here and see what happened. Alright, I may have gone back too far. Alright, so here I am, sitting waiting for boost. What happened? Alright, so I got a decent clear there. I think I got a second touch. Yep, there it is. One more touch, and the demo. That was the play right there. And then Nebzz with the finish. That was, yeah, that was nice. That was my favorite play of probably the whole tournament right here. So I make the clear. We got 40 seconds left. We need a goal. And so I steal boost again. I get the push, and I go straight for the demo, knowing that I don't have a good shot. And then Nebzz comes in and finishes. That was a pretty clutch demo. I like demos. I know a lot of people get upset about it, but I love them. I think, you know, as long as you're not just running around just trying to only demo, yeah, I think it's a very viable strategy, like it was just there for us. This is a little dangerous with me and Nebzz both flying up, but I think it worked out in our favor for that one. That's dangerous. That's a great save by Nebzz. So we're playing a little haphazard, I feel like, for this last 20 seconds for having the lead. Good clear by me here, but I should have scored that goal. I got a little lost there with the ball, but I think so that was a good win for us. So that was actually the win that moved us on to the third round. I was pretty proud of that demolition. I think overall we played well. That team did a pretty good job against us, actually. And they were, I don't want to call anybody out too much, but they were pretty salty after that demo. I got a few choice words in the chat. They were quite unhappy, and then they actually didn't report the score. So that was unfortunate. So I had to go and get screenshots of this and send it to the GFinity folks who had to go in and confirm. So it's unfortunate that happened, but that's the way it goes sometimes. All right, so here we are in the third round. I wanted to show this game. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll just kind of watch this one play out. But this team, well, I already told you guys actually that we made it to the third round. So, but you don't know if we won or lost this game, so we'll see. But these guys were, you could tell that they played together a lot and they had good comms. They even had I was a little conflicted on this. They had a coach that was in the game as well, spectating, so that they were definitely organized. They definitely knew what they were doing, and the pace of play at this point in the tournament sped up, and that's something that you'll notice in tournaments is that it's not always this way, but at least I found it where the first couple of rounds, the first round can usually be kind of bad, where it ends up being a blowout one way or the other. Second round for us were fairly close games, as you saw with the first replay. And then third round is where the pace really starts to pick up. And this is where I think I started to struggle a little bit, where I just wasn't quite I think I started to hesitate a little bit because I was getting beat to the ball more. The blue team's anticipation of the bounces and where the ball was going to be and where each other was going to be was pretty good. But that time I just got beat. I mean, that wasn't anything special blue did. I just got beat on the clear. So they got a goal off of that one. Here we usually go left go, so Prodigy's going. I'm going for boost. Nebzz went for boost too, so we didn't have anybody cheat up. Here I'm probably coming up a little too soon, even though I thought with both of them going for it, I didn't think blue was going to win that. But again, I think they both, let's see, did they both go for that ball? Yeah, so that's where comms hurts a little bit, where they're both going for the ball. I'm thinking they've got it, and then I start moving up a little too much, but then puts us in a bad spot. But we recovered. That was a good pinch clear by Nebzz there. Prodigy with, so we're both, I think our positioning here is actually not too bad. There, I'm just trying to keep it in play, and that worked. That worked out all right. Let's see what happens. Nebzz with a pretty good pass. I think I got nervous and started heading back a little early on that one. It was a good pass by Nebzz. There, I just didn't recognize blue. I didn't recognize him coming in. There's another demo. Yeah, let's see what happens. So there, I could have played that a little bit better. I'm still nervous at this point. This was our second game against this team, actually. So they beat us the first game. And I don't remember the score, but they beat us fairly well. So I knew what we were up against. That's just mechanically, that was just a bad play on my part. So I don't really give Prodigy and Nebzz much of a chance to do anything when I just miss shots like that. That really kind of hurts. And at this level of play, whiffs and misses and just misplays are you get punished a lot more for them, So anyway, so again, left goes. So Nebzz is going to go here. You'll see me go back for boost. That was pretty consistent with what we were doing. Here, I shouldn't be challenging it like I was there. Actually, I didn't challenge it too bad. I thought I was going to go up for it. I didn't. That, again, is just another misplay on my part, but luckily Nebzz is there with a good... I was trying to get a bump as I was coming out. That was a pretty good shot on net by Nebzz. I was hoping to get that bump, but I couldn't quite finish it. There. So I was playing this on a Mac, and on Mac, when there is a demo, the game kind of freezes for about a second. So anytime there's a demo, just imagine my game freezing for about a second, and I don't see exactly what's going on. Let's see... Not a lot going on here. I'm just being a little slow to the ball. That was a good play by blue. See, they're really putting a lot of pressure on, and here the rotations are getting a little sloppy, but we didn't totally lose control. Here, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I think not sure what the right play for me was there. It didn't cost us anything, but I'm just not sure it was in the right place. There's a goal by Prodigy. Well done. So that was good. So that was a case of their constant pressure kind of getting the better of them there, and Prodigy was able to push it out and get a goal. That was a nice win by me. I didn't get a lot of kickoff wins against these guys, I don't think, but that was a nice one. There, I'm just trying to get back for boost and not run into Prodigy. This is dangerous. That was a good clear by Prodigy there. You see Nebzz in middle. I'm trying to be... So I think there, I should have gone up on the side. I saw Nebzz in the middle. I should have gone on the side to try and get that next pass up if they cleared. There, I was hoping for more of a downfield clear, but I at least got it off to the side, but this is a dangerous... Yeah, so that's a dangerous spot. That was actually a nice play by blue, more so than a misplay by us, I think. So, down 2 with a minute to go. We still have a chance here. I'm a little discouraged at this point, I think. Not like in a bad... Like, I'm not upset or anything. I think I kind of saw... the writing was on the wall a little bit. They just felt a little more organized and a little bit faster to the ball, and mechanically just missing the shots that I was missing. I think was kind of hurting us a bit. I just can't afford to whiff at this level of play. And I think comms are super important at this level of play too. I know Prodigy's had a lot of success in tournaments and competitive play without comms, so I think he's good enough to pull it off. But I need communication. There we go. What a play by Prodigy. I think I need communication to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Let's watch this from Prodigy's point of view, because this was a nice little solo play in threes, which is impressive. So the ball control there is really impressive. That was well done, Prodigy. That's what he's so good at. Very mechanically sound for sure. Again, I'm running to boost. We have 13 seconds, so I'm thinking we have one push left here. I was hoping I could have got a hit on that one a little bit earlier and given them a chance to strike instead of it going over me like that. In there, I'm surprised they didn't get that goal. It didn't matter at this point, I guess, but, well, I guess we could have tied it up. But anyway, so that was a close game. I think we did well considering, again, we didn't have any comms, and actually the three of us had never played together before in a threes game until this tournament. So Nebzz and Prodigy and I had never teamed up as one team before this tournament. So I think all things considered, we did pretty well. And I had a lot of fun. I love tournaments. I really do. I love playing in them. And playing with Prodigy and Nebzz was a blast. Those guys are awesome. Great players. It was a lot of fun. So thank you guys for playing with me in the tournament. I had a blast. And hopefully you guys got to watch this and kind of see what you did. I don't know if I gave the best commentary on it or not. I'm just trying to kind of see what I did and what everybody was doing and what I think could have been better. And this is helpful for me too. So I would love you guys to leave your comments and feedback too. So based on what you saw, what do you think we could have done better? What did we do well? All that good stuff. So I always appreciate your feedback. But anyway, this was something a little different, but I just wanted to put up a few games from the tournament. I promised Prodigy and Nebzz I would do that. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next time.